What's up, NBA fans? It's the start of the new year, and what better way to kick it off than with a high-stakes showdown between two of the league's most electrifying teams? The Boston Celtics, the reigning champions, are heading to Minnesota to face off against the Timberwolves, who are hungry to turn their season around. But with a series of shocking performances and unsuspected twists, this game is shaping up to be another classic thriller. Will the Celtics bounce back from a rocky start, or will the Timberwolves prove they're more than just a team of potential? Stay tuned because this game could be a season-defining moment. But before we dive into all the predictions and matchups, let's set the stage with the predicted lineups and depth charts for this exciting battle. Let's break it down. The Boston Celtics, despite being the defending champs, have been a bit of a mixed bag so far this season. Their last 7 games, they've only managed to win 3, dropping some surprising contests to teams like the Chicago Bulls, Orlando Magic, and Indiana Pacers. Even the mighty Philadelphia Sixers handed them a loss. But when they're clicking, they're a juggernaut, led by Jayson Tatum, who's been lighting it up with multiple 30-point games. And speaking of Tatum, we can't forget about Derrick White and Jrue Holiday, who have been stepping up big time, especially with Jaylen Brown dealing with injuries. On the other side, the Minnesota Timberwolves have been struggling to find their rhythm too. Their New Year's opener didn't go as planned, suffering a tough loss to the OKC Thunder with a disastrous third quarter. But don't count them out just yet. At home, they've been known to pull off some major upsets, and with Anthony Edwards leading the charge, you can bet they'll be ready to fight tooth and nail. So both teams are looking for a fresh start to the year, and this is one game you won't want to miss. Now let's talk lineups. First, the Boston Celtics. We know Jaylen Brown is listed as questionable with a shoulder issue, and Kristaps Porzingis is battling an ankle injury, so we could see some changes in the starting 5. Here's what we're predicting. Jrue Holiday at the point guard spot, controlling the pace. Derrick White continuing to shine in the shooting guard role. The dynamic duo of Tatum and Brown, if he suits up, with Al Horford rounding out the front court. With Tatum having a spectacular season, averaging over 30 points per game, expect him to take charge on offense. And don't forget about Al Horford, who remains a defensive anchor even at his age. But the real question, can Jaylen Brown play through the pain and make an impact? We'll have to wait and see. As for the Minnesota Timberwolves, expect Anthony Edwards to lead the charge. He's been absolutely electric this season. Alongside him, Jaden Ivey, yes, a new addition, will be a key factor, adding depth to the backcourt. And up front, you've got Rudy Gobert, a massive presence in the paint, and Karl Anthony Towns, who could explode for a big game if he gets going. Could we see Edwards have another 30-point game to give the Timberwolves the boost they need? It's possible. The kid's a superstar in the making. And with a healthy Gobert, their defense could cause some serious problems for the Celtics offense. Now let's talk about the key matchup to watch for in this game. It's going to be Jayson Tatum versus Anthony Edwards, the young star of Minnesota against the established all-star of Boston. Both of these guys can take over a game. But the real question, which team can shut down the other's scoring? With the Timberwolves' defense led by Gobert and the Celtics' versatility on offense, it's going to be an absolute chess match. If Brown is out, that gives the Timberwolves even more of a chance to exploit Boston's defense. But don't forget, the Celtics have a strong team mentality and Jrue Holiday is a lockdown defender. So, who's going to come out on top in this matchup? Will the Celtics regain their rhythm or will the Timberwolves shock the world? It's going to be an epic showdown and we can't wait to see how it unfolds. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and let us know in the comments, who do you think will take this one, Boston or Minnesota? We'll see you after the game for a full breakdown of the action. Catch you later.